Hello everyone. Welcome to the online course on domestic equipment maintenance. This is the last session of Module 12. Previously, in session 1, the basics and working of video system was discussed, while in session 2, we have discussed about CRT monitor and television. Today, in this third session, we will discuss LED display and projector, their operation and maintenance. In session 2, while discussing CRT monitors, we learned how we see images on the screen. The importance of the cathode ray tube to the TV industry has been discussed, and we have also learned about the differences between black and white and colored TV. In this lecture, first we will discuss about LED display and then we will talk about projectors. The content of this lecture can be divided in the following categories. First, introduction of LED display, the important components and their working in an LED display system, types of LEDs, benefits and advantages of LED display. Next, come to the projector. Here we will discuss about projector and working of different components of a projector. Discussion and comparison of LCD and DLP projector, and at last we will discuss about maintenance of LED display as well as projectors. The main objective of this lecture are to acquaint the students with the working of LED displays and projectors, and to educate the students about the different important components of an LED display and a projector, and the last one to accustom them with the maintenance of LED display and a projector. So let us start our discussion today. LEDs have been around since the early 1960s when Nick Holonaik invented the first practical LED. At first, LEDs only came in red, but now we can produce them in different colors like green, yellow and blue. In 1968, HP company introduced the first practical LED display. Today, LED displays are commonly used in various applications such as outdoor advertising, store signature and television screens. This is mainly because they are energy efficient, long-lasting and brighter than any other display technologies, which saves money. Now, what are the major components of a LED screen display? So, the major components are multiple LED display units and control units. And controller units or control units can be categorized into two different parts. One is hardware based and other is software based. Let us first discuss about the LED units. Before discussing the multiple LED display units, let us first understand the working principle of an LED. So how does an LED work or emit lights? LED consists of two layers of different semiconductors that create a p-n junction. The top layer is very thin and emit light when the anode is connected to a higher potential than the cathode. Unlike traditional bulbs, LEDs emit light through electron and hole recombinations between well-defined energy bands. The energy band structure of LEDs plays a crucial role in determining the color they can emit. The operation of a light emitting diode, that is LED, is actually based on quantum theory of physics. When an electron descends from a higher energy level to a lower energy level, quantum theory states that energy is released in the form of a photon. The energy difference between these two energy levels is equal to the energy of the photon. Again, we already know that a p-n junction only enables current to pass through it when it is in forward bias condition. Electrons and holes will recombine in the p-n junction under forward biasing conditions. So recombination causes electrons in the conduction band to jump to the valence band. As a result of electron crossing from the valence band to the conduction band, energy is emitted in the form of photon, that is light. LED displays are an innovative display technology that boosts an array of light emitting diodes as pixels, enabling the creation of high quality video displays. With millions of tiny LED emitting different colors of light, the resulting images are sharp, clear, and visually stunning. So let us now discuss how the control unit works in a display unit. The previously discussed LED panels are actually connected to the controller through different wires. The controller can be divided into two sections based on how it works. One is software dependent control system and another is hardware dependent control board. The control board primarily consists of sending card, a receiving card, and a computer. The sending card sends an image data to the receiving card, which after receiving the data sends it back to the LED display. So receiving card is the mediator between the sending card and the LED display. Sending card receives an image from the input device like computer or some mobile devices. And generally there are two kinds of control hardware. One is called synchronous and another is called asynchronous control hardware. Generally for indoor fixed LED displays we use synchronous control hardware, while for outdoor fixed LEDs it is asynchronous control hardware which is used. Synchronous controller requires a high refresh rate and are used in large LEDs where we get very high quality video and image without delay. On the other hand, asynchronous controller are normally used in small display system where the refresh rate is generally low. These displays are comparatively less expensive than synchronous controller installed displays. Now, the use of control system is to adjust the brightness as well as the content of the display. These are mainly software installed in the computers or on the communicating device to perform the editing of images, videos, and any other contents. Another important component is power supply, which plays a crucial role in the performance of the LED display. The electrical current that powers the advertising LED display is actually regulated by the power supply. They converts the current from generally 220 to 110 volt of power supply. So number of power supplies required for the installation of full color LED screen is estimated in proportion to the power required by the LED modules and whether the screen is intended for indoor or outdoor use. Some technical knowledge about the LED display will surely help our listener to handle the LED displays in better and hence they can be able to enjoy good visibility. So there are two important terms, that is first one is pixel. So what is pixel pitch? The distance between the center of two adjacent individuals on an LED panel is known as the pixel pitch. High resolution and improved visual quality are the outcome of a brief pitch. Additionally, the pixel pitch affects the minimum viewing distance from the LED display. The distinct LEDs can be seen if we look at the LED display from a closer distance. Another important parameter is the pixel density. So, amount of pixels in a given region of the screen is known as pixel density. It is often expressed in pixels per inch, that is also shortly known as PPI. As pixel density rises, the quality of an image displayed on the screen also considerably gets improved. Remember that smaller devices like the screens on your cell phones have much higher pixel densities than larger ones like a television or a LED wall. For instance, a 50-inch 4K TV may also have 80 ppi, but an iPhone may have 458 ppi. In addition to the above two parameters, one must take care of the viewing angle to enjoy the best view of the image and videos on the LED screen. Now let us discuss about the different types of LED displays. LED screens actually can be divided into several varieties based on how they are built. All these types serves distinct purposes. So here are some examples. First, dot matrix LED display, 7-segment display, 14-segment display, and 16-segment display. So what is dot matrix LED display? Actually, it can display image drawing, letters, alphabets, and numbers. These displays are made up of space than a rectangular array of LEDs. Next, what is 7-segment display? Here, numbers are displayed using 7-segment displays, which divide the screen into 7 light segments. These pieces are placed so that they resembles the number 8. Every number from 0 to 9 can be displayed in this configuration by lighting the corresponding display section. Now in 14-segment displays, the fundamental 7-segment design is retained in this, but extra LED segments are added to the diagonals and the center of the 8 shape. So this display is better than the 7-segment display. Again in 16-segment display, this is a better version than the 14-segment display, and it split the top and bottom horizontal segment of the letter 8. This additional splitting makes the clarity better than the any other previous segments. LED display is very popular nowadays, and so let us discuss about some benefits and advantages of LED display. The size of the display. Actually, light emitting diodes are very small in size. Because of this, LED displays are more compact than any other alternate display technology. They may come in 1/3 as thick as an LCD with a comparable screen size. Next point is consumption of electricity. Actually, LEDs use very little electricity. As a result, even a huge LED panels uses less energy than a LED screen of a comparable size. Next, quality of image and videos displayed. LED screens can reproduce real blacks and genuine white because they have an RGB contrast. As a result, the visual quality is superior to that of any other displays. And finally, lifespan. LED displays often survive longer than LCD screens or other displays since they have no moving components and a straightforward design. Now let us discuss about our next topic, that is projector device. So what is a projector and how do we use it? A projector as the name suggests, is a gadget that projects an image or video on a screen. Any surface may be the screen's location. The majority of projectors produce images by passing light through a tiny transparent lens. But there are new models coming to the market which project images directly using lasers. A projector can be used to project still images as well as play videos on a large screen. So this is a device which is nowadays an integral part of our lifestyle, and it is used for educational purpose, business purpose, and for entertainment purpose also. Now let us discuss about the different components of a projector. We'll focus only on some major components. Here, let me tell the names. First, a light source. Second, focus lens, cooling fan, motherboard, power and button circuit, speakers, wheels and panels, etc. So these are few very important components of a projector. And all of these components have different functions. Out of all the above components, the light source is one of the main part of a projector. So let us discuss about different type of light sources used in a projector. There are generally 4 light sources used in a projector nowadays. First, HID lamps, that is high intensity discharge lamps, solid state LED lamps, lasers, and finally hybrid illumination. The most common light used in projectors are still HID lamps. Although there are a few other types of these lamps, the 2 HID technologies most frequently utilized in projectors today, and these are mercury vapor and xenon. Small projectors generally contain mercury vapor, while in a large projector, xenon is used as lamps. Now let's come to the solid state LED. So when solid state LEDs take the place of other types of bulbs, at least 3 of them are employed in a projector. There are 3 types of lights: red, green and blue. For more spectral channels, some LED projectors will have extra light like yellow and magenta. Green, blue and red lasers that are independent from one another illuminated when lasers are employed. Next, when creating an image, laser projectors scan laser beams. The light source in the majority of laser projectors illuminates tiny display screens. The main benefit of using laser over LEDs and HIDs is that they are more efficient at gathering light. Compared to LED light projectors, they feature a wide range of colors. Now let's talk about hybrid illumination. Actually, hybrid illumination can be formed by combining the LEDs with laser light in presence of phosphor, and it helps to create red, blue and green lights. Now let us discuss about the working of other components of a projector. The focusing lens is used to adjust the focusing of the image, and depending on the projector, it can be either manual or automatic. Some projectors have an auto iris to decide how much light will go out through the lens. While using the projector, it gets heated many times because there are a continuous use of it. Again, there are high intensity light sources are placed within the projector. Hence, cooling fan is required to keep the projector cool while projecting some image or videos. Next is motherboard. The motherboard is the integral part which connects all the parts and as a whole decides the functions of the projector. The power circuit, which is the another component, it is connected through wires from the outside to provide the needed power to run the projector. Again, we can see some different kind of switch on the top of the projector, which are controlled by bottom circuit. These buttons, with the help of this circuit, helps to set the projector properly. Some projectors may also have speakers to produce sound. Now let's come to the final component, that is wheels and panels. It's very important and crucial part of a projector. The wheels is a component of the color wheel system that digital projectors use to tint the white light beams. Red, green and blue colors makes up the three segments of color wheels. These different colors of light flash while the wheel spins quickly. Some projectors additionally employ a fourth color such as white to boost contrast and brightness. Images are produced using the panels in LCD projectors. A high-end projector use generally 3 LCD panels, but the majority of standard projector use a single LCD to create an image. Although their internal structure differ and are a little bit more complicated, but all of them operate on the same fundamental basis. Now let us discuss about different type of projectors. You will be surprised to know that there are many types of projectors available in the market today. Necessity is the mother of invention. So based on our day-to-day needs, companies have developed many types of projectors. For example, LED projectors, LCD projectors, 4K projectors, laser projectors, DLP projectors, video projectors, etc. Let us discuss about the LCD projector and DLP projector in short. First, let's discuss LCD projector. An intense concentrated beam of light is shown through the LCD screen using LCD projectors to produce the projected image on the wall. To obtain the proper focus and sharpness, the light emanating from the LCD panel is routed through several collections of lens and mirrors. These LCD panels are used by LCD projectors to produce an image. Now, red, green and blue are the three fundamental colors, and each screen is in charge of one of them. These panels, which display the same screen in three different ways, let the light pass through it. When a colored image passes through a dichroic crystal, a million new colors are created. Next, let us talk about DLP projector. Some projectors use digital light processing technology, that is DLP, such as 4K projectors. Projectors under the Prism brand produces image using DLP technology. These technologies uses micro mirrors to project image from a monitor onto a large screen. These are called digital micro mirrors, or in short D&D. A little silicon chip called a DLP chip has lens of thousands to millions of tiny mirrors on it. To produce a dark light pixel, each of these mirrors can independently move towards or away from a light source. A light beam from a lamp source fits the DMD with colors, and the image is sent through the lens and onto the projector skin, after passing through a revolving color wheel on the way to the chip. With a 3-chip design, a DLP projector can produce up to 35 trillion different hues. Its primary color of light is divided by a prism in a 3-chip DLP projector before being sent it to the DLP chip. And then it is recombined and then sent out through the lens. So in this way it works. DLP cinema projection system are used in digital movie theaters where higher-end home theaters and large venue projectors use 3-chip systems. The DLP cinema projection systems are used in digital movie theaters, whereas higher-end home theaters and large venue projectors are used, and they use a generally 3-chip system. Now let us make a comparative study of DLP and LCD projector. Generally, single-chip DLP projector is smaller and easier to transport as compared to a 3-panel LCD projector. It has also higher contrast, reduction pixelation, and better reliability than an LCD projector. On the other hand, LCD projectors can give better picture quality, more accurate colors, and sharp images compared to a DLP projector. So to buy a best projector, one will has to depend on number of things, including whether you want to use it for workspace presentation or home theater, whether it will have a permanent home or be moved around frequently, and of course according to your budget. Other elements such as clarity, sharpness, visual quality, etc. are constant and unchangeable. So you have to focus on budget and where you will use the projector while buying the projector. Let us discuss about the maintenance of LED display and projector. Generally, LED display has longevity and requires very less maintenance. It should be stored in a dry and cool place, and the place should have low humidity. The display can be cleaned regularly with the help of a soft brush or with the help of some dust collector. Also, we have to be sure that the power supply that we are using is providing a stable supply, and also it is grounded. But one needs to take special care while maintaining a projector because it is very sophisticated. So let us discuss how to maintain a projector. First, cooling the device. The correct operation of many electronic devices, including a projector, is harmed by overheating. While more modern and energy sufficient LED lamps do not generate as much heat as their less effective processors, they can still get hot if you run the projector for a long time. Your projector may overheat if you operate it close to a vent for heat or in direct sunlight. This can be avoided by positioning your projector in a well ventilated place and allowing it to cool down frequently over a lengthy viewing session. In order to remove the dust, you need at least one day in a week when you have to clean the fans. Next point is protection of the lens. The focal point of seeing through a projector is the projection window or lens. If you do not clean this area, your display and photo can look blurred or out of focus. By routinely wiping out the projection windows with a clean cloth, one can avoid these circumstances. Some projector supplies and manufacturers provide customers soft lens cleaning paper that won't scratch the lens. If not, a lens towel also can be used for cleaning the lens. For really tough stains, you might additionally require a lens cleaning solution. So one has to be taken care of this. Next point is lifetime of the lamp. An important part of the projector that requires regular replacement is the light. Depending on the projector's model and use, the light life varies. The majority of projectors have an automatic set of features that goes when the lamp is about to die. Now the last point is cleaning of the air filter. So projector's internal component can become clogged with dust, which can lead to overheating and many other issues. The air filter stops this from happening. So if you operate your projector in a dusty setting, you should clean or replace the air filter more regularly than every 3 months. Dear learners, in this session, I have discussed about the basic working of a LED display and a projector. We have also discussed about their internal components and some common technical problems that generally arise many times. We have also learned how to maintain the LED and the projector. I hope the information presented in this video will contribute to enriching your understanding and knowledge on LED display and projector. Thank you so much.